And a very, very warm welcome along, everybody. How is everyone doing? Welcome into Johnny, to Chad, to Tom, to Gemma, to Pokemon Girl 93, and to Kanbei. I hope you're all doing very, very well here on this. What day is it? Thursday. Of course it's Thursday. Happy 1 month to Kim. Thank you so much for the 1 month Pokeball anniversary. Let's get the graphics up, shall we? We're going to do a very, very quick Lapras Redone, and we shall hopefully get a much, much improved time. We had a very good time with Lapras in Just the Battles, and I think it's about time that we gave Lapras a little bit more love. So I've set everything up, we've got the timer up. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the splits done in time for this stream. Today is Thursday, at least it's only one more day until the weekend. Let's get the controller in the hand, and let's just get on with it. Now, I've not played a run in about a week's time. I've managed to get myself a nice little backlog going, so I've got to remember how to play this game. It is a long weekend for most of the UK. If you're in Scotland, unfortunately, it's not a long weekend. And welcome in, Morris. How are you? But in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland, it is a bank holiday weekend. And goodness me, we need it. You have an unintentional day off. I hope it's for no bad reason, Gemma. And I hope your new job is going very, very well. Getting a lot of encounters on our route up towards Mr. Pokemon's house. And we're doing a nighttime playthrough. We've not played in the nights for a very long time on one of these runs. Your shift got cancelled. Oh no. Have a good time at work, Starstruck. I hope it goes well. And we are unfortunately in the slow experience group, which means it's going to take a little while for us to level up. Now, I've set my hidden power type to Psychic this time because I fear we might struggle against those pesky fighting types, being part Ice type ourselves. But we shall see. I'm going to waste a bit more PP here. We might as well use up our final 7 remaining water guns before going in to see Mr. Pokemon. And it's such a shame we don't start with an ice move. Oh, I wish there was bright sunshine up here, Kanbei. It has been miserable and wet all day again. We're probably not going to be able to one-shot anything, so let's just have a little chat with Mr. Pokemon now. And we get the call from Professor Elm, of course. And let's make our way back. Can't really beat up a Poliwag. We've only got Water Gun. We've only got that until level 15. That Paris in Bugsy's gym is looking at us and going, "Ha! You can't knock us out for once." We'll get all the berries for this run as well. You never know when they're going to come in handy. And let's see if we can beat up this Chikorita. Only 6 shots to get through the Chikorita. Let's go. Trying to improve my movement between Cherry Grove and New Bark as well. But my voice is doing much better than it has been. There might be a slight delay with the next video because when I'm doing voiceovers, I really do put a strain on my voice. But we're about halfway through the recording, so hopefully it'll be out very, very soon. Welcome in, D1. How are you today? We are getting so many encounters on our way to Violet City. I'm glad you're doing great. But all these encounters give us that little bit more experience, which we probably will need, seeing as we're in the slow group. And we're poisoned. Thank goodness I picked up that antidote. Let's take on Joey and his top percentage Rattata. Level 8 and we learn Mist. Mist would be nice to have for red, but I'm probably not going to hold on to it for, goodness me, 50, 60 levels. We will eventually be able to take more than 3 steps without a random battle. Goodness me, my microphone's peaking. My microphone decided to completely reset itself in the middle of a stream on Tuesday, so I am running with kind of ramshackle microphone setup for now. I hope it's still perfectly cromulent though. Welcome into Lana, how are you today? I hope you're doing very well. Not getting poisoned by Bugcatcher Wade, which is always a good sign. We'll grab the spare Pokeball just in case we find something we want to catch. You're feeling well? I'm glad you're feeling well. We'll take the heal and then let's go straight into the gym. Three shots on the Spearow is not bad. We're going to risk it. We're not going to heal for the Pidge. Save a bit of time, hopefully. And then we shall Potion Berry for Falconer. Yeah. Even if everything was a critical hit, we would not have to worry here. So we'll give the berry and we'll also use a potion. I call that the Falconer Special because it's our standard opening towards defeating Falconer. Water Gun's doing a lot more damage than I thought it would do. But I'm not going to complain at that. 3 shots on the Pidgeotto? Yeah. Didn't even need the berry. First badge in 619. I have an NPC in World of Warcraft. I don't know World of Warcraft at all. Just as we're picking up the egg, there is a setting I need to change in our special Game Boy configuration. I just need to remember where the flipping heck it is. There we go, frame throttle and fast forward frame skip on. Well, the reason I do that is because when I'm streaming, the game can sometimes throw a bit of a hissy fit and slow us right down, and we don't want that to happen. So we'll turn it off, and it will make no difference to your viewing. It will just make a difference to how I see the game. A Murloc named Squiddick. I wish I knew what that meant, but I'm happy for it. Enjoy your tea, Delano. Nothing wrong with a nice bit of tea. In the mid-afternoon for you it would be, wouldn't it? Ha! Growling means nothing when we're a special attacker. I think barring maybe Body Slam, we're going to try and stay special attacking. Grab that Super Potion. Get another encounter. Thank goodness we don't learn Swift, because it means we can repel the entire Union Cave. I think this might be one of the highest numbers of encounters we've had between New Bark Town and Union Cave. Oh no. Now we're not going to take a reset on the numbers here, but we are going to have to rewind because I didn't look at my PP. Always make sure your PP's the correct size. Get the next Great Ball. Do a heal and then we'll battle. That was just me not paying attention. Because normally 25 PP is enough to get you through. But clearly, it wasn't this time. So we'll now use the repel, shove the super potion up to the top. And we're actually going to battle these hikers for once. We have the 4 times type advantage over all these Pokemon, so it makes sense to get the easy experience. And the one time that I don't want to battle him is the one time he doesn't spot me. Oh, Russell, you're never cooperative, are you? There's our third Great Ball, so we can catch all of our wild HM friends. Here's the coughing. I'll take some heat if it's going. It's too bloody cold. Grab the PlayStation Network Cure Berry. Don't get spotted by Hiker Anthony. Grab the full heal. And then let's buy some stuff, shall we? It's very chilly up in Lancashire where I am. Very chilly. I'm not a fan of it. And where are those repels? Let's buy 9 of them. Do the heal, because we're going that way anyway. We'll chat with Kurt, and then we'll go into the forest to catch our HM friends. Yes, in the southeast it's very warm. You've got some of the continental air pushing up today. And now we pause the timer because there's a huge element of RNG in finding our HM friends. And it would just be unfair on them. Thank you so much for the £2 super chats, Kanto. I shall try to obey the law of thermodynamics in this house. In Scotland, you need slippers and a blanket. I am not surprised with how chilly it is. The northerly airflow has started at least some parts of the north of Scotland. Thank you, Stream Elements, for being fashionably late there. At least we hear the alerts today. I might have done a proper streamer thing. There is that time, actually, on the east coast of Scotland where you sort of get your own microclimate. There have been plenty of times where the rest of Scotland has been freezing, but places like Aberdeen have been very, very warm. And I believe that's due to something called the phone effect. Oh no, you've had to put the heating on even in August. Goodness me. It's arrived exactly on time. It's like waiting for a train around here. I just need to make sure which HM friend I caught then. We are looking for a Paris. You're in Inverness. Goodness me. At least it's still light quite late. Forgot my words then. I can't even use the excuse that I've not eaten. I had lunch. Burger King's just started delivering around here, so that's going to be very dangerous. This is true, you might have seen Lapras then. Come on, Paris. Show your face, please. I don't want to have to run a backup oddish. If you keep taking your time, Paris, I'm going to catch a level 7 oddish and sweet scent to force you out. Oh yes, there is a heat dome currently over a lot of the southern states in the US. It's just been feeding warmer and warmer and warmer air. Burger King has started delivering. And while I don't eat red meat, their chicken nuggets are very delicious. Ooh, a shiny Lapras the other day. Congratulations. Now, I do promise that Paris does exist here. Thank you. There we go, Paris. Fashionably late as normal. Good morning, Shaky Johnson, and good morning, Necromancy for Kids. Oh, big boots for not being able to get anything delivered. 38 Celsius is absolutely ridiculous. 21 Celsius is far too chilly for me. Only 14 Celsius. Goodness, they're numbers we're going to be seeing next week in the UK. It's going to get very, very chilly in the UK. Or a base stat shuffle with Blissey where you've got 255 base special attack is very broken, but one Nightshade and you're going down. I hope you have a lovely sleep, Sarah. I cannot sleep without a fan. What was your good deal at the market? 135 base speed, you're outspeeding everything. And I am looking forward to, at the beginning of September, starting some Gen 3 streams. I spent a very long time getting the overlays all done and dusted, and they're working flawlessly now. 2.1 kilograms of cheese for £16. I'm going to take your word that that's a good deal. We get headbutt. That's the only thing we get before Goldenrod, and even that's not special. But we've got Body Slam, so we can try and paralyze the cow. Lapras's back sprite is very, very good in this game. We're going to put on a PlayStation Cureberry, I think. Oh no, you've oversugared your tea. I didn't think you'd need sugar in your tea. You're sweet enough already. Feel free to boo me for that one. I don't mind. And 3 shots on Captain Scyther to get the time of 13:23. Not a bad time at all. Now we're going to change that to a regular berry now. My trick is I don't have tea. Oh, a solo Hoot Hoot in silver sounds like an awful lot of fun. Get in the bin, rival. I'm taking an early reset there, because we got paralysed on turn 2. Oh no! Your chocolate suggestive drowned in your tea. Unbelievable, we got through that Bayleaf straight away. And we have managed to disable the flashing for poison. That's something we've been working on, and I am very glad that it is now working properly. Oh, completely missed the man then. Didn't get punished, let's go. That's what we'd like to see. So we're going to teach cuts to Paris right now. We're also going to use a repel. And then while we're in the menu, we'll use cuts that way and save a little bit of time. Now we have Body Slam. We're also going to pick up Headbutt, but we're not going to teach it quite yet. Because Body Slam will be perfectly cromulent. Stick on our second repel, grab the ether from the corner. Grab the hidden ether here. And we must remember to get Sweet Scent as well. Skip those. Let's try this one. I never got the shiny Alolan Rattata in Let's Go. I went back to regular shiny hunting in the end. Welcome in, Ryan. I hope you're doing well this morning. I'm assuming it's morning for you. I don't know why. It could be afternoon. And now let's take on Specsavers, shall we? Before catching our Abra. So once again, because there's an element of RNG, we're going to pause the timer and get the Abra. Second encounter, nice. Abro's kind to us today. Your first shiny was a shiny X Snorunt. Was that with Masuda method or was it full odds or shiny charm odds? But congratulations either way. Your first shiny was Gyarados in Shield. I always get annoyed when I find a shiny Gyarados because you get the guaranteed one in Johto. True, but you could be in the United Kingdom, Ryan, where it is currently 12:50 in the afternoon. Or you could even be in Australia or New Zealand. So we'll switch those two around, those two around. Oh goodness me, Gen 3 farming. Masuda method didn't even exist back then. That was the thing to promote the GTS, I do believe. We're trying to get as many levels as possible before Whitney, because Whitney might be tricky. You used to get shinies from the PK Hex method. Goodness, you have a lot of commitment for doing that. I would lose track if I was using tally marks. I have never really got into competitive. I don't have the brain for it. I can just about wing it and blag it with challenge runs. But when I have to think of more than one Pokemon at once, my brain just goes, ha, no. I just skirted the corner of that grass. I want some kind of VAR for that. Whitney will somehow manage to get a successful guillotine off, even though we should be out-leveling her. That's just how Whitney works. I do similar, Tiffany. I try and play for fun, but I do like getting good IVs. I was offside, disallowed. Gotta restart from the latest Pokemon Center checkpoint. Get good LIVs. I am all about trying to have the most fun possible in these runs. The time is secondary, it's the experience I have along the way that matters to me. Now, I am actually going to take on this optional trainer here because we are so agonisingly close to level 21. And watch this watch me shoot myself in the foot here. Oh, thank goodness for that. We're still holding a berry. Let us give Whitney a go. Welcome in, Dev. How are you? It has been a very long time since you were able to come into the stream, but I'm glad you're here now. Oh, she crit. Boo. Big boo. After this Whitney battle, I shall take you through how Hidden Power works. There we go, we've got the paralysis off, and she crit again. Cheater! Cheater, Whitney, you've been on Secret Potion. Lapras, sing your dulcet tones. And body slam this cow into next week. Confuse Ray? No. Confusion's not reliable enough. We will take the plain badge and we will leave. So your hidden power type is determined by your DVs in this game. And more specifically, if you want a maximum power for hidden power, so a 70 power hidden power, you always set your special and your speed DVs to be 15. So in Game Hook, that is F. And then there is a website called psypokes.com, which if you go on there, they will have a section telling you about your hidden power about how hidden power is calculated via DVs. Why am I trying to battle this pseudo widow? What is wrong with me? And there is a list right at the bottom of the page that tells you the DVs you need. In fact, I've paused the timer and I'm already on that website. So if you go to this website that I am sending in the chat right about now, then you will be able to calculate your hidden power type. I can't remember which hidden power type I had last time. That is no problem at all. Timer is re-going, get the ether. It's been a very long time since I run Lapras. This time our hidden power type is Psychic though. The list at the very bottom of the page is what I rely on to do these runs. It helps immensely. We are having some awful RNG luck in this run. If this was a video, I'd probably have restarted the run. Because this RNG is some of the worst we've had in a very long time. But that's the nature of these runs. Sometimes you do get some really bad RNG and other times magic happens. Which evolution would work out best as a pet? Well, absolutely not Flareon, unless you live right next door to the fire station. Vaporeon, I suppose if you've got a pond, that could work out. Jolteon would give you free electricity, so in the cos he lives, that might be a good idea. I'd worry that Glaceon would melt. Maybe Leafeon? Unless you're allergic to pollen. Umbreon would poison anything. Hayden Stevens, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Your kitten woke you up so you could finally catch one of my streams from the beginning. Well, thank you, kitten. I hope your kitten is having a lovely morning, and I hope your kitten's being as adorable as it possibly can. Thank you, phone, for telling me that you're fully charged. I think Espeon would be a good pet, actually. Because it would know when you're going to feed it already, because it's psychic. You wouldn't have the constant, feed me, feed me, feed me. Not that I'm talking from experience with my cat. And thank you for joining Pokeball, Shaky Johnson. That is very, very kind of you. I've got to be honest, I forgot Sylveon existed. Let's put Surf up top spot now. You missed some awful RNG luck at Whitney, Luke. And if you want to see a second run today, then my very, very good friend Lucas is going live straight after me at 2 PM. So he's going live in an hour. There's going to be some time where you might need to multitask if you're going to watch us both. And yes, don't forget to select a HM friend. I'm going to be restarting that from September. So we're going to have a brand new post. I hope you have a lovely time, whatever you're doing, Delano. Please don't apologise for not doing a higher tier. I'm just so grateful that you've decided to join the HM Friends. There's no obligation for anyone to join the HM Friends or Super Chat or anything. I just really appreciate the company doing these runs. How much did Luke pay me for that? He paid me in very good company. Goodbye, Mist. Thank goodness for Hidden Power Psychic. Let's teleport back. There will be a community post which I shall put up probably tomorrow. So there is a very old community post, but I'll re-put it up because we're going to be restarting the HM Friends again. I kind of got a little bit... I lost a little bit of track with them, I've got to be honest. Welcome in, Daniel. I hope you're doing very well. I hope your day goes incredibly well as well. Now, we're risking taking on the second rival battle now to try and save a little bit of time because I'm hoping, yeah, absolutely perfect. That's what we wanted to see. Wrong move. So we are now poisoned again, however we shouldn't have the flashing. We have hopefully fixed the flashing. I'm going to test it out now. So we'll dig out of here and we're going to walk to the Pokemon Center and there should only be very sporadic flashing if that. Very glad we've got that fixed. Because I know a lot of people are very sensitive to the flashing on screen and I really did not like having it on screen. There is a Discord to join. If somebody on the mod team could very kindly get a 6-hour link for the Discord, please, I would be eternally grateful. Oh, we break our ankles every time we fall down the hole. That's why my movement goes terrible for a while. I'm limping in-game. A Houndoom run? We did a Houndoom run back in, goodness, I think it was September last year. But we will absolutely do a redo stream very soon. In fact, that could be a very good redo stream to do soon. Yeah. You've got me inspired. I'll have a look at Houndoom tonight. And then try and plan one of the upcoming redo streams. Yes, you can skip a trainer. I was looking for the mint berry we don't have. We're going to risk it for a biscuit here. $70 to 140, 90 surf, I think. Ha! It paid off. And you just saw me try and do maths on the fly. I am terrible at doing maths on the fly, but we got through the trainer regardless. Fourth badge, I beg your pardon, in 27:35. Let's go. Oh, we don't have super repels yet, do we, Doi? I've got to remember to actually do Cafe and Lighthouse now. Now, water types are at an inherent advantage in the Johto region because of how early you get Surf. How we only have one Surf PP rather left. Let's grab the Minceberry. Not sure where we'll need it. We're going to grab the Nugget. And then the Repel forced us into this battle. Thank you, Repel. Lantern has been recorded. I recorded Lantern about a week ago. Let's reunite the married couple. Yes, it is a very unique Gen 2 typing. We're not going to learn Perish Song. And now let's buy some Super Repels. Let's get 24 and let's get 4 Super Potions while we're at it. We're now going to go and grab Strength before I forget it. I have done the Kanto starters. Why on earth did I go in the bag then? There will have been a reason. That reason is not important enough for me to care about. It was an Ether I was going to use on Surf, and also while we're at it, Psyduck can learn Surf and Strength at the same time. But yes, I have done the Kantonian starters in Crystal. I ran them earlier this year. We got the Pokéross on one of those runs as well. A Donphan with Spore Sharpen and Double Team with Dream Eater. That's scary. Good morning, Dante. How are you today? Double Edge. To be fair, either Double Team or Double Edge. Both are scary. I was kind of wondering why you had Sharpen with a special move, though. I am very, very well, thank you, Dante. Good afternoon, Malik. Never apologise for being late. The stream is very, very early. And we defeat him in earnest there. Jasmine wants some secret potion, we will oblige. But we're going to keep our eyes on her. In the meantime, let's cycle over to the side of this rock. Stick on a repel, let's move the super repels up to top spot as well. And then let's get going. Didn't get swimmer K-lead, so everything is fantastic. I don't know why they made the lighthouse separate to the gym. It would have been a very good idea to have the gym at the very top of the lighthouse. It would have been very unique. Yes, in the Universal Pokemon Randomizer, I do believe there is an option to shuffle base stats around. Our Loch Ness Monster has had some awful RNG luck, but we're making the best of it. I overstressed my thumb rather. So I used it far too much. I was mashing buttons all the time and the muscle just gave way. We've beat up Black Belt Knob. 2 more trainers left to go in this gym. We don't have a Discord link in the chat quite yet. I don't think the mod team's been able to get onto it. However, I'm going to take a break after Jasmine. I just didn't use it, Malik. I used my thumb as little as possible. Because I'm not really one to take painkillers. So yes, on my first break, I'll stick a Discord link in. Good morning, Geodbox Gaming. How are you today? Absolute awful RNG continues. There we go, second attempt for Chuck. This really is the cursed RNG run, isn't it? And we'll teach Fly to Kenya. We'll swap Kenya and Abra around. We'll also make sure that we have a repel on for the Red Gyarados. And let's fly back to the Lake of Rage. Pinsir having a better learn set would be fantastic, because at the moment its learn set is pretty diabolical. I would just settle for something to hit Rival 2. Welcome in A Gamer's Tale. How are you today? Oh goodness, I didn't heal at Mahogany, did I? Yes, we're in the slow experience group. I have done a Shuckle run for my sins. That's a very recent run of mine, 3 or 4 videos ago. I'm still recovering now. Gramble is very fast and pleasant to run because of how fast it is. Just rolling out of bed? Well, it is morning for you. And those of you who are on the HM Friends, we do have some lovely emotes drawn by the fantastic E Starstruck, and a couple by Masala for Madhavi as well. I do love our emotes that we've got here, especially that Shuckle. No mono ice types, I believe, in Gen 2. I think the first one was in Gen 3, and it was Snorunt. That beautiful Macargo, the beautiful Shuckle. There's the Derpy Pidgey and the Chansey in the bin as well, I do believe. Yes, Snorunt, Glalie, and Regice, or Regice, depending on how you like to pronounce it. Oh yes, there's the Angry Whitney as well. I forgot about that one. That was done in honour of Nuzlocke Fridays, which I'm thinking about trying to return at some point. I just need to get my schedule all aligned again. With the Hitmon runs, we're going to run each one individually. And I believe we ran Quillfish back in... Oh, back in April, I think. The trick is I didn't start with Sanity. Biggest obstacle so far was a double critical hit from Rollout with Whitney. Welcome, Metal Hammer. How are you? Oh no, your laptop's banjaxed. I really hope that it fixes itself for you, because there's nothing worse than a laptop that's a little bit banjaxed. I am feeling very well today, thank you, Malik. Quillfish shocked everybody, including myself, when we ran it, because it got a place in the top 10 at the time, which is, quite frankly, ludicrous. Delibird, we ran on a live stream on the 25th of July. It's still got to get its video done. But yes, that was Christmas in July. I was really fond of Quillfish, and Spikes came in so useful. It just shows, though, how overpowered water types are in Gen 2. Well, most water types, anyway. I need to get a list up of Pokemon to do, actually. The main series runs. We're roughly halfway through the decks now, though. I'm not a big fan of Overquill myself. I don't like its typing. While we're here, we're going to use this protein and we're going to stick on the Quick Claw. Yes, Lance just disappears off the face of the planet. The Dragonite does look like a Squizzle. Yes, they do. There's also in the key item randomizers that I do, we have had the... oh, it was Rival at the top of Sprout Tower said object event as well. Yes, flying types get that boost from Falconer's Badge. Normal types get them from not only Falconer's Badge because it's a physical attacker, but they also get a boost from Whitney's Badge as well. Yes, I stream the key item randos over on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrainerSquidgy if you want to follow me over there. But they are very much 18 plus only streams. I swear like an absolute sailor on those streams. I do Twitch for letting my hair down because I'm very family friendly on this channel and make a concerted effort to never say anything rude. But there are times, especially when you're thinking so hard with key item randos, that you're just like, I want to say the F word for a bit. Grass and Bug get such a bad start. Did I get Secret Potion? Yes, I did. People who have seen my Twitch stream say it's like watching their teacher swear. Right, Jazz, there's your secret potion. I've got my eye on you, my love. And I don't mind people saying the odd swear in the chat, I just won't read it out. Because otherwise YouTube might be, no money for you for this stream. I'm family fiendly, correct, Terranos. Alright, we're at 7 badges already. At 7 badges, I like to take a quick hydration break, have a stretch. Yes, please, Ice Beam in my face now. Tips on getting Shiny and Scarlet. Go to the end of the game and get yourself some Herba Mystica from 5-star raids. So we're going to fly over to... No, we'll do the bits and bobs before the break. So we're going to take a break in just a couple of moments' time. In the meantime, we're going to get the rare candy here. We are going to go into Spread Tower and let's try and beat up some sages. Oh, no, do not catch me, Spinner. There we go. Wasted more time than I would probably have taken to beat him up, I appreciate. But it was the principle of the matter in the end. Welcome in, Adrian. You're not late. The stream is early. My voice is much better, thank you. How are you today? That is very true, what you've just said there, Metal Hammer. The more effing and jeffing that goes on, the worse it potentially is. I did a shiny hunting stream over on Twitch on Tuesday. I did a Rattata race. You know what? We're going to get this PP up that I never ever get. There we go. Yes, Hidden Power Rock is unfortunately the best rock move in Generation 2. But you decimate your DVs trying to get Hidden Power Rock. No, PP Max was introduced much later on. And by much later on, I mean next generation. I never get my PP up normally, but today is different. Today is special. It's a celebration of something. I'm just not sure what we're celebrating yet. We're, of course, celebrating getting return. And let's sell some stuff, shall we? We're rich, let's spend it all on vitamins. Where are my calcium? Have all 7 of them in. Actually, we're going to use 6, and then we're going to make sure to use the... In fact, the special stat is perfect. There we go, we've got the maximum possible special stat for this run now. Yes, Hidden Power Ground is Earthquake from Wish. We are now at 7 badges in the run, so we are going to take our very first quick break. I'm going to get a Discord link, and we shall be back in 2 or 3 minutes' time. And we are back, and I'm holding the wrong controller. Thank you for patience there. We are now back for the second part of this run. We're going to unpause the timer, and we're going to get on with it straight away. We've got the dreaded radio tower section. Everyone's favourite part of a run. Now, even though we have Ice Beam, we're going to be trying to avoid using it against Pokemon where it's super effective, just to save the text box. I would have to check that, Malik. They've made it really awkward to try and check those things now as a viewer of a channel. Because you used to be able to sort by most viewed to least viewed. But no, nowadays you can't do that. Let's use another Ether on Surf, shall we? And thank you, Luke, for the 3 months at Pokeball. I don't know, when they redesigned YouTube at the tail end of last year, they got rid of so much functionality. Kingler's up there, I know that. Kingler's another redo we're doing very soon, actually. Probably just after Houndoom. Yes, there is a new form of Sinistese evolution, isn't there? Well, a separate Pokemon I think they're doing. I'm just dreading trying to find a shiny authentic version of it at some point. Hoping that I have timed my surfs correctly here. I have. Yes. I can never pronounce that word, though. Matcha powder is how I want to pronounce it, but I'm fairly certain that's wrong. That's my dyslexia coming into force. Mucka powder, thank you. Let's get the coin case just in case we decide to get Thunderbolt later on. Thunderbolt is super effective against 2 of Red's Pokemon, so it is very much worth having from time to time. But we're in a very good position move-wise at the moment. We've got 2 stab moves of base 95 power, which is quite frankly ludicrous. And yes, Lapras is a mixed attacker. Let's use an Elixir here, and we are fine for HP purposes. We're still holding the Quick Claw. I think we're ready for Rival 4. Just going to alternate Surf and Ice Beam a little bit, and then we'll use a Body Slam for the Sneasel. At the door, Rival 4. And Meganium, have some ice to the face. Thank you, and good night, Meganium. We're roughly halfway through the dreaded radio tower section now, thank goodness. It really is my least favourite part of the run, apart from maybe Nugget Bridge. Because at Nugget Bridge, you just want to get it over and done with. And the wonderful Lucas is going to be going live, oh goodness, in 33 minutes time doing Murkrow only in Pokémon Crystal. So if you enjoy challenge runs by British people, then you will very much enjoy Luke as well. We've been working together for a very, very long time doing Pokémon stuff. And I am delighted that he has joined me over here on YouTube. For me, 80 or above is a perfectly cromulent base stat. So if something's got 80 in a base stat, then I'm happy to run it. For red, though, at the very end, you're looking at needing 85 for me to be ecstatic about running it. It's going to be doom and gloom for the gloom. Horse stats 120 is excellent. I do have a ROM which has been modded, and it's called Chad Smeargle, because we just gave Smeargle 255 in each base stat. I own neither a top hat nor a cup of tea, but I do now own a soda stream. I'm taking it right back to the 80s. Yes, busted Smeargle. That'd be a fun run to do sometime, actually. Just Smeargle with base stats higher than you've ever seen before. Don't want to waste any more ethers at the moment. I never really got into Doctor Who, I've got to be honest. It sort of passed me by because I'm too young for the original series, and then the revival that started happening in about 2005, I was already playing video games all day, every day, when I was out of school. Here's the Team Rocket Fortress, who one day might have a fortress. God, I was addicted to my Game Boy Advance back in the day, when I was in school. I've heard a lot of people enjoy Doctor Who. I loved the Nintendo DS. Oh, absolutely. People yabbering on about video game addiction has been a thing for many, many years. I just grew up with someone who didn't really mind, as it kept me out of trouble. And we have the radio card so that we can go back to, or go through, the Diglett tunnel later on. Another super repel. We have 200 steps to go. Get the elixir in the bag, and now we are going through Ice Path, where Lapras might feel a little bit at home. Let's get on the bike, increase our movement speed in here. And it's at this point we're going to teach both Whirlpool and Waterfall to our Psyduck. And we're also going to stick on another repel so we don't get more encounters. God, my movement today is terrible. You can tell I've not warmed up. Take the shortcuts in the Ice Path. Let's get the full heal while we're at it, though. And we absolutely want the Never Melt Ice this time. And what else was I going to do? PP up on Ice Beam. In line with the stairs, gets you the TM. Someone left an appliance down in the Ice Path. Better return that to their rightful owner. Get the protein. Get the next PP up. And let us PP up, Ice Beam again, let us Protein, and let us use the Iron as well. Right, time for our 8th gym. I never liked playing on my phone, so I like to have a physical D-pad. That's why I play on controller. Yes, Lapras can learn Thunder and Rain Dance, but goodness me, if we were using Thunder, we would need to save up a lot of money. And for an increase only of 25 base power, it's just not worth it. Yes, in the rain, Thunder is 100% accurate in Gen 2. And it's only 50% accurate in the sun. Which is why sometimes at the red fight you'll see me set up Sunny Day against Pikachu if I'm trying to set up. The 3 Dragonair are down, that just leaves Kingdra left to go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we are unfortunately going to have to body slam this next Dragonair. But it uses Wrap, that's absolutely fine. My least favourite shiny colour is green because I can't see greens too well. I suffer from a condition known as tutor anomaly, so my greens are all over the goddamn place. Good morning, Deadpool. How are you today? I call that green Dragonite salad wings, because it looks like a salad. Yes, most green shinies do suck. They either look like snot, or like they've just come out of some kind of nuclear fallout. I will give Green Zubat its credit. Oh no, you're positive for COVID. I really hope it doesn't develop into anything worse. I haven't played Uranium, actually, no. An Easter egg? At this time of year? I didn't think they were a thing. See, I don't have the self-control to keep an Easter egg from just after Easter all the way to, goodness, the end of August. That is not a thing that would be happening around me. It would be eaten on the day that I bought it, regardless of how many I bought. I have no self-control with chocolate. Don't write off Machamp quite yet. Yes, I completely agree. Family of 3, more like family of me. And you're doing Christmas stuff in the factory at the moment. I suppose we are getting into that time of year. Shops will be stocked soon. If I see it says serves 3, it just means it's serving me breakfast, lunch, and dinner all at once. Wrong move. But we can still rejoice in the fact that we beat Cool Trainer Joyce. I've got this thing with pizzas where I either have to eat exactly half of it or all of it at once. I'm glad it's not just me, Luke. It's either got to be half or all, and there's no in between. That's our final max elixir of the run. And yes, Luke is live for one of the very first times on YouTube a little bit later on today. In fact, in 21 minutes time. Good morning, Dad Jokes Kill. I've gone the wrong way. How are you today? I hope your commute is going very, very well. Now, we do not learn Earthquake, so we're going to go straight into the rival battle. Haunter, I barely know her. Got Body Slam for the Kadabra. Ice Beam for the Meganium. And we'll carry on with an Ice Beam for the Golbat. And thank you, Rival, for showing us all your Pokemon for another run. And now let's go and heal up, and it is time to say thank you to the HM friends. So it's a very big thank you to Kenya, to Abra, to Psyduck, merci to Paris, and thank you to all of you in the chat with the green names. We'll buy our full restores. And then, just before going into the league, we are going to say goodbye to Body Slam. And we're going to say hello to Return in its place, because Return is a fantastic 100 power with our current friendship. Let's save the game and take a look at our stats. So we are level 48 with 208 HP. We're holding the Never Melt Ice with Surf, Return, Ice Beam, and Hidden Power Psychic. We've got 119 in attack, 109 in defense, 123 in special attack, 132 in special defense, and 92 in speed. Oh, totally get that with textures and food. And first up is Will. Yes, Will does have a very big ice weakness, thank goodness. Yes, Thursday is pizza night for Luke. 104 exactly for Will. I do like it when we stop exactly on a minute. Let's move on to Koga. Koga, the poison type specialist who leads with Ariados. I'd go for salad myself, but that's because I like the crunch. The rival evolves his Golbat in the fight at Mount Moon here as well, I do believe, in Crystal. Good morning, Moldy. How are you today? Ha! We broke through your Minimalize. Safeguard, no thank you. Ice Beam to the face. And that is Koga defeated. Where are our full restores? They're hiding from me. There they are. Let's use one now, and I think we're going to use the King's Rock, maybe, question mark? No, we'll keep the Nevermelt Ice on. Oh no, it's your kid's first day at school. Oh goodness, you probably are emotional for that. And herein lies the problem with Hidden Power. Yes, the rival does evolve from Golbat to Crobat. We're going to have to take a reset there and rethink our strategy ever so slightly. Okay, that's interesting. Pink Bow Return would one-shot the Hitmonlee, which would save a heck of a lot of damage. Yep. Gonna try Pink Bow this time. It's gonna take us a little while to figure out the best strategy. So we'll just cycle through a few things. So we don't take the massive damage from the Hitmonlee, at least. We crit the Hitmonchan. He played ball. And we are through. Bruno took pity on us. I don't know why he had Foresight, and the bigger thing as well is I don't know why he used Foresight. For double sand attack, absolutely not. Karen here making up for lost time with Bruno. Sand attack is so frustrating. We could have taught Safeguard over Return, but I don't think that was the play overall. A staycation next week. Where are you going? Well, don't give me specifics, just, like, roughly where are you going? You're having a nice time, I hope. We're always going to take some damage from Rockslide there, unfortunately. But that is Lance all beaten. 108.41. I always thought a staycation was staying in the same country. And 108.56 is our league time. Here in the UK, staycation means staying and visiting somewhere in the UK. And let's restart the timer. No break this time. We are going straight to the final pass of Kanto. And we welcome back Kenya, Abra, Psyduck, and Bienvenue à Para. Let us now go to Goldenrod City and hope that we have all our money. Yes, we've still got the Kanto section left to go, Musgrob, so hopefully you've not missed too much. Oh, we are just about able to afford. If I press the right buttons, we're just about able to afford Thunderbolt. Hang on. Pokegear. The day's changed back. Scam. There we go. There he is. Goodbye, Hidden Power. Hello, Thunderbolt. There is a fly that has decided to take residence right in front of my face, which isn't pleasant. We've had a really bad year for flies this year, at least in my part of the UK. Let's grab our final rare candy. Of Johto anyway. And then we will be Kanto bound. Nightmare's an interesting one. Because Nightmare has its uses. However, it is bugged in Generation 2. So in Generation 2, Nightmare will continue if the AI uses either a full heal or a full restore. What do you mean by editor that's already generated? Yes, it is very weird. Unfortunately, that question's lost on me. I'm glad we have T-Bolts now. You should be able to reopen it and re-randomize. The choice for that, Gemma, is all yours. And of course, the first thing we do in Kanto is the last thing we do in Johto. We're going to get another rare candy, this time from the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. Nightmare in a challenge run does have its potential. Oh god, our bag's full. What don't we need? Goodbye, Berry. Oh god, the bag's full again. Goodbye, PlayStation Network Cure, Berry. Nightmare is a ghost-type move, I do believe. Radar's Thunder is okay for Gen 2, but you do have to pay a hell of a lot of money for Thunder, and we would not have been able to afford it in this run. We'd have had to use the Scamulet coin. I like taking on all the trainers in Erica's gym because I have very good experience. Lapras is just that wisdomous. It knows how to use electric-type moves. I like to do something a little bit different. I like to do some Gen 2 challenge runs over here. Although we are starting Gen 3 next month as well. One of the very first challenge runs I ever did, and it will never see the light of day, was a cast form run in Emerald that the lovely Moldy challenged me to do. Let's swap those moves around. I thought Thunderbolt was in slot 3. I've still got the raw footage. It's more the overlay I'm not happy with. It's a bit of an own overlay rather than just an overlay. We'll probably end at Steven. Unless it's a Pokemon that is truly terrible, in which case we'll have both a leaderboard for Wallace and a leaderboard for Steven, for the elite Pokemon that do manage to actually defeat Steven. Yes, Steven is brutal in Emerald. Oh goodness. Wrong button. My focus just went completely kaput then. I won't spoil it, no, because I don't know yet. Got a few Pokemon in mind. I'm going to keep them under wraps for now, though. We'll find out together. It'll be like 5 minutes before stream, I'll make a thumbnail and go, right, we're running this one. Yes, Wallace being a water type after having the water type gym leader of 1 was so frustrating. Especially if I run something like Macargo. I don't want the two big trainers of the run both being water type. Nearly through Nugget Bridge now, thank goodness. I'm not a fan of Nugget Bridge. Good morning, Sora Donald Goofy. How are you feeling today? I end my Fire Red runs after the first time you defeat the champion when the credits play. Right, let's take on Misty. Bibarel is actually one of my favourite Pokemon. I think it's so adorable. 119-16 for Misty is not terrible. Next up on the chopping block is going to be Sabrina. Bloody sand attack. I will get Lapras's previous time in just a moment. And we have a 120.08 for Sabrina. Lapras's previous time was a 148.49, so we have a lot of time to work with. Get the expansion card. Go and do a cheeky little heal in Vermilion. We haven't met Threadrill yet. No, we're still pre-Diglett Cave. That all depends on what you're trying to train. I'm always loath to say something as a time save for everything, because sometimes it will be, sometimes it won't be. It all depends on who you're using. Yes, the next run out is Butterfree. Half a voiceover is done for that already, hoping to get it out tomorrow. Might be Saturday, though. And then the run after that is going to be Scarodactyl. And then the run after that is Starmie. And then we've got some combination of Lickitung, Parasect, and Farfetch'd coming out as well. Yes, the RNG has been absolutely god-awful at times in this run. I really enjoyed the Butterfree run, I will say that much. Of course, legitimate Scarodactyl. Absolutely no Rock Slide for us, we're using the standard Generation 2 Learn set. Yes, Sleep Powder will very much be the best friend there. And Brock's time is 122.34. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Dad Jokes Kill, thank you for popping in, and I'm glad you had a very safe commute. Versus Secret Scamulet Coin is too much power for one single person to have, you're not wrong. I think we'll probably do a redo at some point with Lapras. The RNG has been pretty naff in parts of this run, and Hidden Power Psychic did not help out as much as I hoped it would. Yes, a comparison of Beautifly and Dustox would be very interesting. I'm not going to be doing versus videos at all on my channel though. I'm going to be giving each Pokemon their own individual time in the spotlight. And there is Paw Paw Magcargo. and the Bumhead Fireduck, and finally a Rapidash. 3 simple one-shots, and Blaine's badge is 124-17. 2 badges left to go, plus the red fight, and then we'll be done. Not taking any risks with the Wild Encounter RNG there. Oh, I'm curious about Absol as well. It is random as to which one you get. That's why it feels random. It's all determined via the personality value. Will Janine use her die hit? No, she won't. She's saving her money this time. Yes, Absol is one that got better after the physical special split. That's for goddamn sure. Final gym? I don't think we're going to be getting sub 130 this time, but still we're going to get a very respectable time. Oh, Janine's the hardest gym leader of them all. That was a little bit too close for comfort. I probably should have gone in with the Twisted Spoon or the leftovers just to be sure. Let's be doubly sure by using the 4-time super effective move on Rhydon. Gyarados, we've got a Thunderbolt with your name on it. Goodbye, Gyarados. Next up on the chopping block is Executor, and we've got an Ice Beam. And finally, we have Barkanine. Generally, if I think I can get a Pokemon up to tippy top spot, I will do it as a video, or if I think I made a major misplay, it will be a video. If not, it'll be a live stream. Also, it depends on what I think will vibe better. Some Pokemon work better as prereqs, others work much, much better as a live stream with a community interaction. I've never been one to pick my favourite Pokemon based off of how well they do in battle. The reason Rock is not weak to Ice is because Game Freak shafted the Ice type good and proper. They were like, can we make Ice better? No, let's make it worse instead. Where are my rare candies? There we go, we've got all 10 of them. That's what we like to see. Yes, Shuckle Redo will block out the entirety of 2024. Let us give this red fight a go. We're not going to outspeed the Pikachu, but we do have the Quick Claw. Right, so Surf isn't a one-shot. We're going to use some rare candy straight away. Let's say just in case. Yes, Paris did have 3 4-times weaknesses in Gen 1. We are a special attacker, so we don't mind getting charmed. Gonna use another 3 rare candies. Our lack of speed is a big thing here. At least we froze the Peskeon. And we get paralyzed. Alright, up to level 70 we go. It does have a very Gen 1 learn set, you're not wrong. There we go, we're through the Pestion on slightly better health. And we get Paralysed first turn again. Thank you so much, Snorlax. The reason I'm going full special is because of that Charm from Pikachu and the Reflect from Pestion here. Oh, the learn sets were garbage in the early days. We've got a Freeze. We're going to swap to Psychic to try and get a couple of Spadef drops. And then we'll go to Surf. Thank goodness we're through the Snorlax. Venusaur's next. We shall Ice Beam the Venusaur and hope for the best. Not quite a one-shot, and he's gone for Sunny Day. Which is interesting, because Blastoise has come out to play next. Oh, absolutely ridiculous. We lost because of a burn. The RNG has been terrible from beginning to end of this run. I'm grumpy now. Thank you for the critical hit. The final turn had to be the one where we lost it. Can you stop hitting Thunder, please? The RNG absolutely has got it out for us. We're still ranging the Pikachu at 70. It could have been sub 130, but RNG said, ha, no. No, it absolutely would not work well at all. Because then it would feint us after 3 turns. Yes, 10 rare candies already in Kanbei. Another Para. And a crit. Oh, the RNG is making me not happy at the moment. The game is trolling. I'm going to swap to the lefties. We're going to take being slower than everything. There we go, we've got the freeze off on the Snorlax. And we knocked it out just as it was defrosted, thank goodness for that. Right, I don't want to jinx it, but I think we might have this now. Thank goodness. So I don't think even a crit could KO from here. 1:34:15. Can't say I'm too happy about that time, but sometimes the RNG gets in the way, doesn't it? Let's get the generated leaderboard up, shall we? We are getting it done right about now. And let's see where that puts us. We are going to need to get page 2 up. And we are in 24th place on our stream leaderboard. Resets at Whitney. There was a reset at Chuck. Reset at Rival 2 as well, I do believe. They were our resets for the first part of the run. We are in between Amphiros's redo and Pidgeot's first ever one. Psychic might have been better. We did get a Spadef drop, but also we deal significantly higher damage with Ice Beam and Surf, so it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But that is this run done. However, the runs are not stopping now. We're going to be travelling over to my good friend Luke. You should get a redirect. He is currently running Murkrow. He's about 15 minutes in, and he would very much appreciate all the love and support. So I'm going to sign off now and say thank you all so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, and before I go, of course, we need to say thank you to the lovely Kim's Mad World for the 1 month at Pokeball tier, Kanto for the £2, I beg your pardon, super chat, Hayden Stevens for the $5 super chat, Shaky Johnson for joining at Pokeball tier, and Lucas Plays, who is live right now. He's done 3 months at Pokeball tier as well. Thank you all so much. I'll see you all over on Luke's channel right about now.